Ninja Gaiden is awesome. The trilogy recently came out on PC, which finally gave me the opportunity to try the games, and I can easily say they are incredible action games, my favorite being the first game.
Oh, no you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker.
There's always at least one black sheep in these collections of games though. If you're familiar with the series, you'd know that Black Sheep is the third game. Ninja Gaiden is all about that tactical, precise hack-and-slash gameplay. But Ninja Gaiden 3 just says, fuck that, and it just feels like a button-mashy clusterfuck. Not only this, but the game tries to tell a deep narrative and attempts to make you feel sympathy for the soldiers you're killing by giving you this big red arm that slowly kills Ryu or some shit. I don't know, I don't get the story. Ugh, he feels the pain of all those he's killed. So deep, man. Oh, it's so close to being as pretentious as The Last of Us 2. All it needs now is slow, shitty walking oh, wait, no, it has those too. Ryu is also voiced by Troy Baker, and for some personal reason, I just can't take it seriously, especially after playing Saints Row the Third.
Listen, you French fuck. Who are you?
This video isn't about Ninja Gaiden 3. No, surprisingly enough, there's a Ninja Gaiden game that's somehow worse. Somehow. I know it's hard to believe. Keep your socks on, bloody hell, Janice. And that game is Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. I don't fucking care. This game is shit, but I'm gonna cut it a bit of slack straight away because it's a spin-off. There's no reason as to why it was made. I mean, it makes no sense why it even exists, but it's still a spin-off regardless. So, you could say that Ninja Gaiden 3 is the worst game because it's a mainline game. Shut up, Strawman. This is my video. We're talking about Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, okay? Shut up. The game was developed by fucking, let's see. Let's just say not Team Ninja, the usual developers. I think they just oversaw development, which doesn't really mean shit. Wait, the music was composed by Grant Kirkhope? Ah, well that explains why the music in the game isn't that bad, to be honest. It's more forgettable than anything. You don't really notice it at all during the game. Okay, let's actually talk about the game. We're not talking about the music. Let's start this shit. Okay, hold on. Stop everything. Stop everything. I'm gonna be real with you all right now. As of writing this part of the script, I haven't actually played it. Well, that's a lie. I got to mission 2 and quit. I am now a changed man, and I'm always willing to give any game a second shot. So let's give Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z another chance. Let's start this shit. I couldn't get past mission 3. This game is so fucking unbearable. Oh my fucking god, I can't stand it. Why did I put myself through this? Holy shit, it really isn't worth doing this for fucking content. Why am I doing this shit? Why do I exist? Right off the bat, you're hit with some absolute shite from the game. The main menu has zombies clipping into each other, slowly walking towards the camera. Incredible stuff right there. It somehow gets worse though. Yaiba is A-posing when you try and start a new game. I get that the budget was low, but come the fuck on. Let's start by talking about the game's story. Yeah, this game has a story. Fuck. Thankfully, it's not trying to tell a super serious, pretentious PlayStation style story like Ninja Gaiden 3, but it's still completely shit.
And also a huge dick. I guess that made him a dickhead.
What? You don't play as Ryu in this game. Instead, you play as some guy called Yaiba. No clue who he is, but holy shit, he's a cunt. His objective in the game is to just kill Ryu. I don't know why he wants to kill Ryu, but he does. There's this opening cutscene where he's fighting him at the start too, and there's this one scene that's so fucking odd. He just runs at him making this laughing sound. It's just so stupid. Of course Ryu kills him. I mean, it's fucking Ryu Hayabusa. But Yaiba comes back as a cyborg for some reason. There are other characters too, but I don't fucking care. Remember how I said Ryu is voice acted by Troy Baker in Ninja Gaiden 3? Yeah, he's back for this game for some reason. Must have been a slow year for the guy. But for the main character, they got some guy called Ian Gary. It's not surprising this is the only game he voice acted in.
I told him to go fuck himself.
For some reason, his voice is the only one that peaks and just sounds straight up awful throughout the game. Just like this one scene that I reference quite a lot because of how hilariously terrible it is.
Shit! Get the fuck off of me!
It doesn't just stop there though. Did I mention that this game tries to be funny? Because it fucking does. In the most lowbrow, awful ways. Guys, sex is funny, right? Yeah. Woo. The story is also told to the player through these boring comic book panels. I guess they couldn't be bothered animating cutscenes. That, or the budget was so low because Koei Tecmo had absolutely no hope in this game after Ninja Gaiden 3's reception. Enough about the story. It's barely even there, so why should I talk about it anymore? Let's get on to the meat of any game, the gameplay. And oh boy, this game gave me food poisoning. Ninja Gaiden is all about that precise hack and slash gameplay, right? You have to think like a ninja. You have to plan out every single strike to get by, and you end up looking stylish as fuck while doing so. Like I said earlier, Ninja Gaiden 3 kind of threw this out of the window and you could only really get by just mashing buttons, but I mean, there was still a small amount of thought to it. Now let's throw all of that out of the window and make it a button mashing hack and slash with a million enemies on screen. Woo! This game is so fucking mindless. You just mash buttons and rack up a bunch of kills. This would be okay if the game didn't feel like wiping your ass with a wet piece of toilet paper. You know exactly what I fucking mean. You have this flail for controlling the massive crowds of enemies that are thrown your way, and it just has absolutely no fucking impact whatsoever. I don't get why they just throw so many fodder enemies at you constantly. I mean, hey, there are also unique enemies that sometimes appear in the crowds. And guess what? They're annoying as fuck to fight. They remembered they were making a Ninja Gaiden game when designing these fuckers, so they were like, alright, we need to make it hard. These enemies hardly stagger and have horrible telegraphed attacks that are meant to just throw you off and just infuriate you. I died so many fucking times to these. Some of them have these weird fucking status effects too, which are a pain to deal with, like these electric bride enemies. I think it makes it so you can't use your weapons for a certain amount of time, which is fun. Getting these fuckers low allows you to perform a takedown, and doing this lets you take their weapons to make fighting them a bit more bearable, I guess. This was the developer's way of allowing multiple weapons in the game. Powerful weapons with the durability level of a piece of paper. Again, super fun. Speaking of the takedowns though, this is the only way you can heal. You heard me right. You have to watch the same fucking 5 animations over and over and over again just to heal. Oh, and trust me, you have to do this because this is a Ninja Gaiden game. You will be taking damage, so yeah, it's fucking tedious and shit. Who would have guessed? You can make the game's combat a bit bearable with this Devil Trigger mode. I don't even remember the fucking name of it, but it works like Devil Trigger. Every action game needs one at this point, right? When you activate it, it plays this hilarious animation of Yaiba, which makes me laugh every time I see it. This is the only thing funny in this game, and it was unintentional. Of course, the game has boss fights too. The first boss is a helicopter. They're always fun to fight in Ninja Gaiden games, right? There's also this dog robot. I think he returns multiple times. I looked up the missions I didn't play and saw it multiple times. Love reused bosses, I do. I'm not too sure, but regardless, it was fucking uninteresting to fight anyway, so I don't really want to fight any more of them. There's also these really awkward climbing sections too. It makes me actually miss the platforming in Ninja Gaiden 1. Now that's saying something. Fucking piece of shit! You can also pick up fodder enemies and throw them at other enemies. It's what you have to do with the helicopter fight, and you can't actually aim it, so yeah, it's just a fun time all around. I really, really enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. Fuck this game, just give us Ninja Gaiden 4 already.